Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out the Tribbie character trailer Children Know Nothing, as well as the Golden Epic PV, The First Dawn of Destiny from Honkai Star Rail. It's been a minute since I've checked out anything from Honkai Star Rail, so I'm excited to see what they've got that's new. The whole Amphorus environment seems really cool, and the whole Greek mythology thing is always something I really enjoy, so I'm curious to see more. And if you like what I'm putting out here, you can always subscribe and hit the like button because it helps the channel so much. And yeah, without further ado, let's check out the Tribbie character trailer.
Good morning! Good evening!
Chiptune.
Good rainy days! Hello you! Hello me!
Hello, everyone.
To protect the mail from devastation,
To maintain peace on our expedition.
we ride on the spaceship traversing Amphorus! Tribbie said it's work! Trian beats the baddie! Yeah, that's how it is! Away we go! Yay!
This animation quality is insane. Like, they just keep getting better. I mean, the cel-shaded nature, like the shadowing on these, like, just these shots are so crazy. The animation is insane. And starting off with a chiptune melody is always something I love. I mean, I've talked about it before. I love chiptune music, and this beat is fantastic so far. Like, fast-paced, high-energy chiptune track, and it goes along really well so far with this video. We've only got 30 seconds in, but it's already so cool. Damn. That panning shot was insane.
Watch this! Human rocket!
Damn.
The big one's coming! It's gonna be you! None of them hit!
This is so cartoony, so like Looney Tunes, but it works really well for this style and these characters. They just seem so carefree, like little cherubs or something like that. I'm curious to learn more, and I still do need to play the game eventually. Maybe I'll stream it like in the next week or two. I've been meaning to get into it, but I guess we'll see. But this is so cool. Like, just the animation quality is insane. A lot of little like details, like this one has their eyes covered and things like that, and like they're all unique. And again, I don't really know anything else about these characters, but it's just really cool to see this, like, again, almost Looney Tunes style trailer with this fantastic chiptune melody in the background. It's really interesting. That guitar. Damn.
Underestimating us will cost you!
I wonder if their alt is like, or their special ability or something like that, is turning everything like chibi, like that chibi art style that that showed briefly. It's like hand drawn. It's a really interesting style, but I don't know. These characters seem so interesting so far, and just like so unique, even among Honkai Star Rail characters. Like, and I don't know anything more about them, but just from this video, like they seem very like comic relief, very silly, very over the top, very animated. Again, very Looney Tunes almost. But it's just such an interesting difference from like almost all of the other ones I've seen from this game.
Underestimating us will cost you! See?
That beat.
Aggie, you have a secret message! Come get it!
Damn. Not very subtle, but I mean, you have to have characters like that sometimes that are just very cartoony, very animated, and the music was incredible. I mean, again, I always love a good chiptune melody, and when that kind of chiptune guitar melody came in there, it was just ramped it up to 11 as the video got even more crazy and the animation and everything. It just got more and more insane. Like, this is a really crazy video. I mean, of all, like, this is the part I was talking about where it goes almost chibi. Like, it'd be interesting if that's what it cuts to during their ult or something like that. I'm assuming they're characters you can fight with. I mean, because like most character trailers are for characters you can have on your team and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, would you have all three or would you just have one? I don't even know. But yeah, it's just really interesting. So unique. I mean, they're always just so unique, but the animation quality just keeps getting better. This was insane. But let's go on to the Golden Epic PV, the first Dawn of Destiny.
This is a story from the distant past.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm sorry, I just paused at the very beginning, but that girl it just showed, it seems like she looks a lot like those Tribbie, right? So I'm wondering if, like, she's related to them in some way, or maybe she is them in, like, a lesser form. I don't know. We'll see.
This is a story from the distant past.
Similar
The
design.
era back then was named after gold. And gods still walked with mortals. Their tears and sweat fell, granting the world dusk and dawn.
Damn.
But times changed, and calamity fell. Yanisopoulos prayed to the Holy Maiden for a prophecy. Please tell us how to return to those beautiful days of the past. But Tribbios knew that the
Tribbie. So, okay, so if she is Tribbios, then Tribbie a part of her, maybe? Interesting. But the... I just have to talk about how artistic this whole section was. I mean, showing off, like, the influence of the gods and, like, the eyes in the sky and the tree person. Like, it's all really, really cool to see. I mean, really cool representations of how gods in ancient Greece or something like that, or in a fantasy ancient Greece, would kind of have control or whatever. It's just super interesting to see, and the art style and the design of it was really fantastic. Also, these string melodies, the violin, is so beautiful, so sad, but so beautiful at the same time. It's just crazy.
But Tribbios knew that the three gods were no longer able to respond.
Three gods.
If the Titan who bears the world has already fallen in the flames of war, then who will lift the torch and drive away the long, cold night?
Damn, that's swell.
If the Titan who guides the people has withered in the deepest dark,
Damn, that's interesting.
then who will take their authority and fulfill the promise of passage?
Let me just take a guess here. Maybe she transformed, or maybe a part of her becomes Tribbie, and each Tribbie is like representative of one of the three gods or titans or something like that. I don't know, but like little like animated like Looney Tunes cherub characters. I don't know, but it's really interesting so far that like it seems like this woman is definitely in some way connected to them, but I don't know how.
Humans will. I will. I will step through the first crossroads and sail toward tomorrow.
Damn. Ooh. So the music started like very mournful, sad kind of violin, like loss is the feeling there, and then it started building, and there was like a definite feel of like resignation and hope building into this section, and now it's completely different. It's almost like a music box. It's really interesting. There's Tribbie.
I've gotten smaller.
And there's more of me.
Get ready. It's time for us to head out with the west wind.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Toward the proverb revealed by fate. Go and seek the children of humanity with golden blood.
Yeah.
Like you, some will be trapped in the past. Some will bury time itself.
Damn.
Some will discard their humanity.
Once again, feeling like the opening to like a Souls game. like, and Seath the Scaleless with his blah blah blah, like, you know what I mean? Just like showing off all the different things you're gonna have to do, all the different bosses you'll have to fight, or the characters you'll have to meet. Like, it definitely gives that kind of feel. I think it was the very first M-Force trailer that showed something like this, where it was showing off all the gods or something like that, and it had this kind of feel to it, almost again like the beginning of a Souls game.
Some will discard their humanity. Some will forfeit their life. Some will become utterly alone. Some will lose everything. Tribbios, the first demigod, set out toward tomorrow until your calls
Damn.
break through the darkest gloom.
I wonder if this is an actual language, or like they created an actual language. I don't think it's ancient Greek or something like that, but I have no idea. 3870. I have no idea. But that was really cool. I mean, from a lore perspective, it seems fascinating. Like, this demigod is a shooting star who's going throughout time and space looking for people with golden blood or something like that. Like, that's super fascinating. I mean, even if there wasn't the whole Greek mythology angle, it's just super interesting. And also, again, the art style is just unreal. Like, looking at shots like this, like, just all of them flying through space, it almost becomes like a storybook in this section. Like, absolutely beautiful. And even just each individual shot of these different characters is showing, like, there's definitely a certain style to the art that looks beautiful. Like, it's just so cool looking, and they just keep getting better. I mean, I'm so curious about this game. I definitely need to play it. Like, there's just so many things I'm curious about and want to get into. I mean, not only this area, but also the world before it, with like all the jazz music and the like things like Aventurine and stuff like that. It just seems super interesting to me. This all just keeps seeming more and more interesting. But it's just so much I want to do, so little time. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. It was really fun. But until next time, later days, folks.